Yo, hello guys! Oh my god, we are so fucking back with the crazy person stuff. I'm just here eating yogurt, drinking Gerolsteiner. My t-shirt smells funny and it's so fucking hot. Anyway guys, we got this Anker SOLIX C300. I think it's also sold as the AC version. It's the DC only version, but we got the AC version. And why did we got the AC version? Well, we're going to use this as a USB for our TrueNAS server, basically. So there's an unofficial home assistant integration for this thing, and we're going to look at this as well. This works with any USB proxy like that thing. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, this thing doesn't work with the official Anker integration over Wi-Fi, but I don't want any Wi-Fi things, any unnecessary Wi-Fi things. And I charged this thing up to 100% already. It was a bit loud during charging, and a bit is quite of an understatement in a quiet room. This would be very bad, but yeah, with the NAS in bypass mode, shouldn't be much going on. So let's see. So usually only if you charge or discharge this thing with some more oomph, I think it's going to make noise. But for what we are trying to do, this will do well. So yeah, I will show you the software side later. Let's plug this bad boy in. Jeez Louise, I just went to the balcony and cleaned out this dirty computer that's called my NAS. And yeah, never do this with black pants. It was a big mistake. Anyway. So yeah, look at this disgusting floor. We have some chips and some socks here. So the usual stuff. But anyway, so first of all, we just plug this thing into the power source that was originally for the NAS. Now we're going to plug the NAS into one of these power outlets. So yeah, very conveniently this thing just fits on top with ample space for ventilation, but it vents out of the sides, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, just plug this into the back of the NAS. And now let's power it on. Yeah, nothing. So I think we have to activate this plug. Still nothing. Did I switch off the switch at the power supply? I think I did. So let's see. Oh, this sounds good. So I see here relays clicking. So we're seeing the 100 watts power draw on this display. It's just on booting. This doesn't consume much power. I mean, we will get the NAS power consumption conveniently as well from the Bluetooth integration for this thing. Yeah, so let's see what it does. And why is the Bluetooth thingy blinking? What the hell? Did it disconnect? Maybe my home assistant is gone. Why am I getting phone calls? God damn it. Yeah, I think my Wi-Fi is probably down because all of my my shit is, of course the home assistant is on the NAS, so there's no connection right now. Yeah, just give me a second. Okay boys, let's do this super super accurate simulation of shutting that NAS off. And so as you can see, we got into battery mode. So we have like, what does it even say? How many? 4.6 hours. 4.6 hours remaining. Okay, yeah, I shut down my switch as well, but not my PC. Yeah, but the fans are still spinning. So let's boot everything back up. Okay. So we got power again. Okay, so the top of this thing is getting warm, honestly. Old man needs to stand up. So the top of this thing is getting pretty warm. Not gonna lie. We will see. Let me see if I can measure it. It's high professional video. So we have like 20. It's like 26 degrees ambient temperature in this room. So let's see. So it's like 32 degrees. The top. Yeah, the sides are. It's pretty much the same. It's around 30 degrees on the sides. So 29 degrees at the plug. Both plugs. So the whole thing. The top of the NAS is 28. The sides are 25. So yeah, it's, as you can see, ambient would be around 26.4. So that's pretty okay. Maybe I put a little fan in front, blowing air on it. Yeah, but it is what it is. So yeah, no idea if you can see everything, but I put it on the side and put a fan in front of it, plugged it into a USB power source. So no more hotspots, temperatures below 30 degrees. Fans only turn on, you know, the battery sometimes drops to 99%, charges back up to 100. And when it's like 27 degrees in my goon cave, then the internal fans will spin, and yeah, it's not a pleasant sound since, I don't know, there's like 60 millimeters or even less. I think even less. So, yeah, no idea. I haven't measured it, and now it makes me mad that I didn't. But anyway, yeah, everything works. Let's have a look at Home Assistant, and I show you some things which I did and talk about some shit. So in order for any of this to work, you need HACS, H-A-C-S, the Home Assistant Community Store. Then you will have to add the repo for this extension. You can just use this modern alien technology that's called Search Engine, and then you will find it. And once you have this set up, basically you will be able to connect your device, and then you will get lots of entities to play with. Like, yeah, as you can see, there's basically everything we need. And for me, what I need is battery percentage. I mean, AC power out is also nice, so you can like monitor your power consumption of the device plugged in. But yeah, basically that's it. And now you can add automations. So when the battery percentage is below 20 for this is 1 minute, this is 1 second. Lul. Okay. For 1 minute. Okay. I mean, I can live with that. Put it to 1 second. Yeah, and then we can trigger something like, can we even see this? Yeah. Basically, you have to create actions. I don't know if you can do this in the GUI, but yeah, man, this is not a Home Assistant tutorial. So I created an action that shuts down my TrueNAS so I can build this automation. I created a SSH key and a user on the TrueNAS that only is able to use the shutdown command and nothing else as a super user, which of course those permissions are needed for the shutdown. And yeah, it shuts down the NAS, it works. Okay guys, so anyway, well, everything kind of works. Of course you have some limitations like when your network goes down and you're trying to use Home Assistant to shut your NAS off over your network. It's not going to work. So you have to plug your network devices into some sort of backup power source. If the power goes out, maybe you don't have a lot, and you could potentially plug everything into this thing, or you just get 2 or 3 or how many ads you need of them you need, who knows. But to be honest, it just works. It does what I bought it for. It's a backup power source for my NAS, so the power just doesn't go out suddenly, leaving my ZFS RAID or ZFS pool in a bad place where I can't recover it, which is bad. It could happen if you just unplug. It shouldn't, but it could. And yeah, so you need this anyway. And I think for like 150, 140 euro, depends. Things go on sale, inflation, yada yada. It's a pretty good deal, honestly, for what it does. This is a really nice feature. Switching is fast enough for ATX power supplies. I tried it now multiple times. It worked every time. No weird behavior whatsoever. Pretty nice. Yeah, because let's face it, the problems with USVs is that they are, or uninterrupted UPSs. Oh my god, USVs, UPS. There's a short form for this in German as well. Never mind, don't care. So anyway, so those devices usually they are more expensive, a lot more expensive, like at least 250 euros, and then you still get crap. They can be loud. They have problems with the batteries. You have to replace the batteries. They don't last as long as those in here. And also the USB plug-in shut off all my shit stuff. I figured out it didn't really work for many of them. It was never plug and play when I had one of those devices, so I always had to resort to some sort of workarounds. And yeah, I can highly recommend this solution. I think this is great, honestly. I hope Anker really acknowledges what they got there and built this into all of their big power banks, into the AC power banks, because that's a nice feature. And I really want this for the higher capacity ones, so you could power anything that draws more than 300 watts. This would be crazy. But as far as I'm aware of the bigger capacity ones, they are in the 20 millisecond range, which might work, but yeah, I don't have one, so I can try it out. I mean, Anker could send me one. I gladly try it and make a video for this. I'm really happy with this solution. Was more or less plug and play, a bit of fiddling in Home Assistant, but yeah, I guess if you're doing shit like this is probably your hobby. Of course, you won't. I mean, I'm a highly problematic, crazy person. So yeah, I certainly would use this in a productive environment. That's not just for me at home. Because why not? It's time to cheap out. It's time to use weird solutions. I don't see any issues with that. And yeah, with everything, guys, if you're running a NAS, if you're having lots of data on it, always think about having a backup as well, because a file server like this is not a backup. This thing could die every day, anytime. I know we have ZFS, we have like 2 drives that could fail in my NAS, but yeah, is it enough? I don't know, maybe, but not for me. So please please back up your important data. This is not a backup. I have my old QNAP NAS I use as a backup. I know storage is crazy expensive now, so sell your organs. No, don't sell your organs. Do what needs to be done. And yeah, have a fantastic day.